Hello guys, welcome back to the Beastie Room. You may have remembered that we actually paired our Phormingochilus rufus. This was a video that we didn't actually make a video of the pairing because I cohabited this female with the male, and she was very shy and she just would not come out. So we didn't actually get a pairing video, but I'm pretty sure we mentioned it in one of our others. So she's in here, and it's a rather sorry looking enclosure actually, to be fair. And when we paired her, she last molted out on the 1st of the 8th 21, and we paired her on the 13th of the 8th. So she was literally 10-12 days after molting. She emerged, and she was seen out hunting food. So we took the decision then. We had a male that was ready to go, and we took the decision to pop him in there, and we literally cohabited him in with the female. Now this is something that we do with some of our spiders. Some of them we can put them in and they'll get on, they'll do the job, and we can remove them. Others are very nocturnal in their habits, and we find with those guys it's far better to cohabit them and leave them be. Now when we do it that way, normally what I do is I will wait until I see the male has built a sperm web within the enclosure. Once I've seen that, I'm pretty sure that he has actually done the deed and they have mated. Now occasionally I will wait for him to build a second sperm web so that we've had two pairings. All depends on what the situation is like. With these guys we never really got to that point, and she actually ate him. Now he was eaten on the 2nd of the 9th, so he was in there for about 3 weeks, around about 3 weeks, and so we would have been waiting on a sperm web and we never really saw one, and then eventually she nailed him, and it was all over with. Now we were left in the dark then because we didn't know whether had they successfully paired or not, so we just had to wait and see. And then eventually out on the 16th of the 10th we saw an egg sac. So fingers crossed, we're hoping it's a good one. So as you can see there, we've got all our information on the bottom here, and this is what we do with all of our spiders. It's very important you keep all your information, you know exactly where you are. So what we're going to do today is we are going to try and remove this egg sac and see what we got. So if you'd like to come over here, and we can see what the situation is. And as you can see, this is the back of the enclosure now. We've had one of our dark beastie boards on, and this is the tunnel down. It goes all the way down here, and you can see she's on the bottom here on her egg sac. You can just about make it out there. Just about see that discoloration right there. That's the egg sac there. So what we're going to do now is we are going to open this up and see if we can't retrieve this egg sac. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back this bark. She's built a very tight very difficult actually, because she's there we go, we're just about breaking through now. We can see in there now. Let me see. Very pretty spiders, these. There it is. Now she's let go of it. There we go. We can see it down in there now. Right. Let's just hold fire there a moment. Always be careful to watch your fingers, because these guys, they're obviously wanting to protect their egg sac, and there's a good chance you might run up the tongs. There we go. As you can see there, she was very reluctant to let that go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pop our cork bark back. We'll put our cork bark back in. We'll just leave her be now. Now these she will soon forget. We often get asked about, is there any distress given to the spider when we remove an egg sac? And obviously yes, there is. There is some stress there involved, because she's looking after this. This is the next generation for her. And we have just basically removed it. We've stolen that egg sac. So in the wild, that would be like it's being predated. You know, something's come in, a rat or whatever, would have got in there, ate everything. Chances are it would have eaten her as well. So yes, there is a little bit of stress there, but she will soon forget about this. This will be almost instantly. By the time she's walked around there, she's had a look around, she's realised it's gone, they then, 9 times out of 10, they will come straight back out and they'll start feeding, because bearing in mind she hasn't fed for a couple of months either. So they settle relatively quick. Now we've got our nursery pot here, which we use. Now this has been sat with the water in it, and it's been sat in our incubator, so this is already at the right temperature for what we want. So what we're going to do now is see what we've got. This is an absolutely beautiful egg case. Look at that. She's taken such good care of this. Again, we often see with our egg cases, this is the end piece here. So when they wrap this all up and then they spin it, this is the end. And what we're going to do now is we're going to try and open this up. Very, very strong. You can see how it's in layers. See that? We've gone through one layer. Here we go. Oh, look at them. These are little spiderlings. Look at that. They're literally one stage behind. If we'd left these much longer, we would have ended up, they would have hatched out inside there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Baby Phormingochilus rufus. Very, very pretty spider. That's a nice healthy sac as well. Let's see if we Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Nice healthy bunch of spiders there. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll empty them out into our pot and we'll see what we've got. Well, that's a very healthy sack. Come on guys, get off. You don't want to let go. As long as you're gentle with the paintbrush, we are literally just brushing them off. This won't cause them any harm. Little devils, look at them. So this is the perfect stage really that we wanted to catch these, and I think we worked out, I think these were 37 days, 38 days. Ideal timing. So once we get them to this stage, they're not quite so delicate. That one left, look, oh, two left. Come on guys, go meet your friends. There we go. There we are. Look at that. That is a lovely, lovely sack there. A couple on the table. Pick these guys up. Go. So what we'll do now is we'll pop these in the incubator, and these have got one more molt before they become actual proper slings, and then we'll see them, they'll be far more active then. As you can see, they're quite flopsy at the moment, and I would imagine that looking at the condition of these have only just recently molted out. So, and this would explain why they're all a little bit loose and a little bit floppy. We've caught them literally at the point of where they've just molted. So a day or two in here and they will stiffen up and they'll be fine, and they'll get themselves sorted out nicely. That's a real result. That's a really cool result. So what we will do, we'll keep an eye on those. We'll keep them in the incubator. Put them in there, we get them labelled up so we know what we've got. So, another success for the beastie room. What we will do now is we will rehouse this girl, and we'll make her a nice new enclosure. One of the things is, one of the plants we had in here didn't particularly do very well. You can see it's a bit of a sorry state. So it's something we're always playing with is our plants, and we'll get her up and running, and then feed her up, get her back to thing. But as you would have saw there, she was in very, very good condition. Really nice condition, most important. Alright then. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That's really cool. We do like a success in the beastie room. We love a breeding success. Right then, don't forget, be calm, be gentle, and love your spider. I'll see you soon, guys.